All right, listen. There better not be any tonguing.
I am
Just-
liking that microphone.
Just saying. All right. So we're gonna go live. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Hanover Hangover. It is Sunday, the 30th of March, May 30th. May 30th. It is Memorial Day weekend. We have a couple special guests in our studio tonight. We have Mr. Colton, Mr. Wayne, Miss Ursula's in the house.
Mr. Wayne.
Jeez.
Should I just
Mist-
leave now?
Mr. Dillon is in that.
No,
I almost said Dilton. Mr. Dillon is in the
We
house.
got one more shot in that.
Dillon is in the house. He's our special guest. Another special. This is awesome. We have two special guests in the show at one time. The master of disaster, Coltrane, is here.
I don't know if I'm a master of disaster.
Special guest from East Stroudsburg University. How are you doing tonight, Colton?
Pretty good. Another Sunday. You know, I finished the semester out, but I'm on internship now, so it's a good day.
Awesome. Good for you.
Thank you.
Dillon, what brings you to the Lehigh Valley at this particular time?
You told me to be here at 5.
I asked you.
Yeah.
I asked you if you wanted to be here and part of something weird, and you said if it's weird, it's for me.
Yeah. Here we are.
And here we are. Once again, I have another issue with my sound system because I'm such an awesome audio guy, and this is what happens when you're dealing with amateurs. So.
But it's a learning process.
It's a learning process, but we brought in a future professional, Mr. Colton.
I hope to be.
Mr.
Yeah,
Colton
yes,
is
yeah.
doing an internship with the, I wouldn't say just
Cable
local
company.
cable company. It's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, thank you.
And he was going to college for,
Communications.
Communication, concentration, broadcasting. Yep.
wow, that's a mouthful.
Say that 3 times real fast.
I don't know if I could.
Communication, broadcast.
Communication, concentration, and broadcasting. Okay, maybe it could, because it does kind of roll off the tongue, so maybe.
Whose tongue? Not my tongue.
So
Can you-
what's your end goal? What's your ideal
I guess
job that you would love to do?
sports broadcasting would be cool, but being an analyst or like getting into something like that would be cool as well. Like having my own show, either on television or radio.
Okay.
Hey, how about a podcast?
Yeah, podcast would work too.
You might, hey, keep this up, and you could be the proud owner of a Hanover Hangover podcast one day.
You're trying to get rid of it that quick.
Oh man, I'm trying to.
You already got your exit strategy.
I'm out, man.
Episode 20 or whatever this is.
Yeah.
13.
Now this is episode 13. But hey, before we get too far, I want to give a shout out to Miss Nikki up there at TK's Bar and
Grill.
Bar and Grill.
Yeah, Bar and Grill.
TK's Bar and Grill. Nikki, you were so awesome. I called in my food because I was running late, and I was like so hungry, and I knew what I wanted, and I'm like, you're all the way up there. I don't care. The show can wait, but you were awesome. Kudos to you. And I skipped out on a tip.
Holy
I
shit.
did.
You did?
I did. As a matter of fact,
Wow.
since you're in that area, Dylan, I called her and I'm like, Nikki, I think I didn't give you a tip, did I? She said, oh, it's all good. I'm like, no, bullshit.
No, it's not good.
No, it's not good.
Wow.
Because I know you cussed me out the entire.
That's how they make their money.
I know, and I fucked up.
Did you know that the restaurant industry is going through a pretty tough time?
Yeah,
right
I
now?
understand this,
Do you hear
Dylan.
about that?
Why?
I understand
I don't know
this.
Why?
You're the accountant. You would know.
Oh my gosh.
So shout out to you, Nicole. I will get you a nice tip coming up to you. And you might be able to get to meet one of the hosts of the show on the way to get that cash there, Mr. Dillon, since that's kind of in your way.
I'll run it up for you.
All right.
I'll run it up.
All right.
We'll make them pay extra too.
Yeah,
So-
you're buying me a drink. You know,
I'll buy a
yeah,
drink. Hey,
there
our
you go.
chat lines are open. If anybody wants to chat in, chime in. And we have a phone line also.
And it works.
Here at the Hanover Hangover, we
It
have
works.
we do. We have a phone number. It's
cool.
484-403-0850. And we could call people can call in and
I thought you were gonna say you call people.
well, I do
he
that too.
can.
I do that
yeah,
too.
I guess you could. So you can just call random people.
I can call random people, and it's not too much appreciated. People do frown upon it. I did a Friday night. Well, I was just being an asshole Friday night, and I was just doing a bunch of drinking by myself. I was doing a Friday night with Mike behind the scenes of the Hanover Hangover show, and the tequila was going down good. I had the music playing. I got kicked off YouTube twice. Still don't understand how that was possible.
Like your account got banned.
Well, they actually just froze my streaming. They said, "Ah." And here I am, just singing along, drinking, having a good time, listening to music, and I look up there and went, "Uh-oh." I get all these emails from my phones, and I'm like, "Shit, what did I do?" So, speaking of phones, I left all my crap here in your space. Sorry about that.
Mr. Two Phones.
It's
Listen,
His and hers.
I haven't made it yet. I guess I don't know.
oh, you're there.
I'm here.
You trust me. You've made it. So, is that
I
somebody's
heard
phone?
that. I think
That's
so.
someone's phone.
Is it some,
That would be
That would
my
be-
sister.
the sister.
Again.
Hello, Ursula's sister out in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yep.
She's busy. She's on a podcast.
Yeah, she has
she's,
no
uh,
idea.
Really?
No.
It's right, you're Amish.
I'm German.
Oh, you're the German Amish.
No Amish.
No, there's no such thing as German Amish. Would that be Jamish?
Amish is pretty much German. It's the Amish are German descent. So
Oh.
Pennsylvania Dutch is English and German mixed together. So
All right, cool. Let's do a shot. Who wants to have a drink?
Yeah.
You want to do a drink?
Yeah, I need a drink.
Miss Ursula, could you be so kind? If I had an intern, or if I had a Nikki at the studio,
I gotta ask, is this a water bottle?
It's
What
like
the fuck is
an
this?
insulated cup. I just put iced tea in here. I swear.
Wow.
If you want to taste
Yeah.
it, it's
No.
iced tea. I swear.
No. I just was looking at that and I was like,
that's pretty cool.
yeah. That reminds me of those old fake stash cans they used to sell at head shops.
I bought
that's
one
not
for my
that's not what this
mom.
is.
Yeah,
Years
last
ago.
week? Yeah.
No, yeah. Years ago, because she was hiding her jewelry, like, in mannequins and things
Oh,
like
wow.
that. And then she wouldn't remember where she would hide things.
Okay.
Pretty sure my grandma.
That's
would
like an
buy
old
one.
I
people
bought
thing.
her. I
Yeah,
bought her
my
a
grandma
Dr.
would-
Pepper can. So she put her jewelry in the Dr. Pepper can and then put it in the linen closet between the bed sheets. And I said, "Oh, Mom, if anyone ever breaks in, they'll never suspect this Dr. Pepper can between the bed sheets there in the linen closet."
Yeah,
So,
I'm pretty sure my
it
grandma
was just
used
pointless.
to do that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hide money around.
Oh yeah.
I think that's like if they go through the depression or something, they're always like, got have a little.
or just get robbed once.
He falls
Get
on
robbed
hard
once.
times.
Rainy day.
But you have to remember where you hide it. That's the problem.
Yeah, I bet a lot of it they forgot about. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So would have to actually go through every pocket and everything throughout that house, figure out where things are.
It's either you or the guy at Goodwill's getting it.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah,
Goodwill.
when it all
The guy
goes to
at
Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens a lot too. Then they find $20,000 in a coat pocket somewhere.
Yeah.
Drinks. We are going to drink some
Yeah,
Maker's
I don't
Mark.
know who wants one. I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Do you want a water to just make it look like you're drinking?
I have a soda in my car.
You used a 10 bar, you said.
I did use the 10 bar.
10 bar.
Many
So,
moons ago.
is that-
Colton, are you having one?
No, I'm okay.
Would
Thank
you like a taste? You can have a taste. Small.
Maybe a
communion.
half.
Communion?
A half.
You want communion?
Alright, half.
Communion wine.
All right.
Shiloh.
Just sit.
I am
It's fine.
21.
Yeah, just sit.
I'm
there.
24 actually.
It's
So
no problem.
this isn't.
You don't
legal.
you don't look a day over 17.
I got facial hair, man. Without my facial hair, I look like I'm 16 maybe. You want to see my license? Oh, it's in my
No.
car.
Something's
24.
wrong. Something
That's
wrong.
what you say to the bouncer, right? When they ask you to come in. The license is in the car.
Well, no, these pants have bad pockets, and
Yes, we are on the air, and we are broadcasting, and we are streaming, and yeah, we're good. Okay. Cheers to Memorial Day.
Memorial Day,
which,
and everybody who has served, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and
I don't want to spill anything on your nice equipment here.
oh, thank you. I appreciate that. There's got to be a better saying. Come on, there's got to be a saying.
What?
It's called
That's
salute.
the one.
Yeah. You okay?
Dyslexia is a problem with me. Apparently,
You wrote everything backwards?
I did.
what?
So I did. So if we look up here to the year again,
Oh, 2012. Yeah.
I'm so
It's like Back to the Future. Just think of it that way.
thank you so much for allowing me for
It took a shot of liquor for you to realize that.
it took a friend is what it took.
Took a text.
It took a friend.
The sad thing is, the four of us didn't even notice.
No.
I wasn't looking at that, to be fair.
I looked at the date like twice.
There we go.
I'm just the guest here.
Yeah.
Yes, you are a guest.
I'm not
I'm
responsible
trying to
for
learn.
any of this.
Okay, so
Yeah, I do
let's
not.
let's fix that. Okay, we fixed that. Thank you so much,
you.
There you go.
a friend of mine. Okay, so now we just went in a bunch of years. So now it's 2021. Yeehaw! Woohoo!
Happy Memorial Day again.
Happy Memorial Day. That was
Well, that's tomorrow.
that's tomorrow.
It's
but
the
we're
same
we're
place.
partying like it's tonight. So
Going Back to the Future.
It's the weekend.
we went back. That's a great movie. You ever watch
It
it?
is.
I don't think I've seen the whole thing.
Really?
You've never. Oh, he's a young pup.
They're all on Netflix right now. All three of them.
Oh, dude.
The
I don't know
first
if I
one.
have
The
any
first
interest.
one's the best.
That's usually how it goes, I think.
Yeah.
He doesn't have an interest.
I mean, I guess I gotta watch
You
it.
know.
It's a
Well,
classic.
you know.
It is one of
You
those.
know,
When
like the Goonies and.
I saw that.
Okay.
Seen that a couple times. Yeah, that's a good one.
Sandlot.
You guys
Yeah,
have
somehow.
way more options at your fingertips right now than we ever had at your age. I mean, seriously, we had to look at
Seriously.
porn through a magazine, and you had to like flip the pages.
Well, just think back
that's still a
when
thing.
Really?
we were young. Yeah. In order to get a video, you had to do the magazine real quick. You know?
Like the paper.
Yeah.
But just think back when we were younger, Mike.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
This time, on a Sunday afternoon, what would be our choices on TV?
Oh.
The three channels we would have. Sports.
Well, ABC.
Right, but sports would definitely be on one channel. You would have probably some Godzilla movie or something like that on
Oh.
another channel.
Is that what they did in
Maybe.
Ohio? That explains a lot.
Maybe
They
it's
didn't
a
do
Wild West movie, I would think.
Or-
right?
or wi-
Yeah,
or
the
Western.
spaghetti
John
Western.
Wayne.
Yeah.
Gotta have
Godzilla
John
movies
Wayne.
are good though.
And,
Yeah, yeah. Westerns are
um,
great.
Yeah.
It's not a western, man.
What is it?
Godzilla?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
no,
that's
no.
I'm sorry.
I was like, what are you saying?
And then it may be a talk show, like a news something or another.
Well, the news is always
sports.
on at 6 o'clock. Sunday night news. What was it? 2020 or
2020. Oh yes, 2020. My
2020.
dad's favorite show ever.
right?
Mhm,
And that's pretty
2020.
much why I decided to do 6 o'clock Sunday nights for this show. It's kind of like the end of the week. Let's do a rundown. No copyright intended on that. I think there's a Rundown magazine, which
I
is
don't know.
Run DMC's daughter.
Oh,
Years
I
ago,
don't know.
created a magazine called The Rundown.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, that was ingenious, I thought.
Okay.
So anyway, no copyright intended. So Sunday nights, you would sit around the telly after dinner. You know, woman be in the kitchen cleaning up the evening slop. Thank you, John Cougar. And
Kids would be changing the channel. Get up, change the channel.
yeah,
get up,
we
change the
had
channel.
to sit on the floor. We were not allowed on the furniture,
Right.
and
And
it
there were
was
no
Like an
remotes.
animal?
Yes.
well, yeah, like a
Like-
dog. We were not allowed on the furniture.
My
we had to
dogs sit
sit
on
on
the
the floor,
sofa.
and our televisions were actually on the floor. They're called consoles.
Oh, I have one at home still.
It was a console. It was the size of.
I used to have one of those. Believe it
Okay.
or not.
Yeah, I believe it.
Built into like a wooden cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a well, it's like a TV
like-
stand,
it's
like
about
with a
the-
big
it's
box.
about-
Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
It's about the size of the length of this table in a wooden
Yeah.
case, and the speakers are built
You
in.
got, like,
And Those were fancy
cabinets
ones.
underneath and whatnot.
Sometimes.
Right, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, and, well, and some of us only had black and white. So,
And rabbit ears.
oh, rabbit ears, antennas. We didn't have cable. Like the company you're working for, that when they were just beginning, they was just everything's broadcasted through the air. You know, you realize, right? So everybody has a. I can't say the word because I had somebody make fun of me a lot of times because I used to say the word. So what you just said,
What, the antenna?
that's the word. See, I
Okay.
have a dyslexia on that or a speech impediment. When I say that, people laugh, so I don't say that word anymore.
You said it, and I was like,
Yeah, I know.
I caught it.
Yeah, for some
okay.
reason, my brain can't say it the way you
And
say
there was
it.
no 24-hour TV. Like midnight, that was it. You'd have the barcodes on there. That was it.
Oh,
That was
no
it.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
like
And you
there'd be
waited
the
until like 6 o'clock the next morning for something. No
Just blank
infomercial,
screen.
nothing. Yeah, well, yeah, the
Just said,
barcodes, the
"Go to
broadcast
bed."
codes.
yeah.
That was it. Come midnight, that was it. There was nothing else on after that.
Wow.
Yeah, that was that's when you knew either
Time
finish
for bed.
get to bed or
Finish that Nestle Quick and your bowl of cereal or whatever,
Yeah.
and that was that.
yeah, so we had a knobs. We just had knobs. You call them boobs today? We had knobs. The old man. Hey, change the channel. Not that channel, goddamn it, the other way.
Yeah, click, click, click.
Yeah.
You have to change it 50 dimes to get from channel 3 to 7 or whatever it was.
That's when you
Move
got
the
mad and went to your
rabbit ears.
room on your own.
Yes, to dial in your radio station.
It was fun.
Manually.
It was a good time.
It was. Pop in your cassette tape.
Friendship. What does that mean?
It means great segue. That's what that means.
Friendship.
That was.
What does that friendship mean to you? What is the term friendship? What is it? What is a friend?
Hanging out with the people that you know, I guess.
I mean, there's a mutual respect with friendship, right?
Yeah, you respect each other.
Right. So, would you stop, please? I'm sorry.
And they have your back, and they're
Yeah,
there for you.
Yeah, they do it. Yeah, you need help, they come for it.
Yep. 24/7.
Right. 24/7. I had to call on a friend one time. I was drunk. Believe it or not. I got drunk. And I don't even know how I remembered his number. But I'm like, dude, this is happening. How you right? He's like, Mikey, where you at? I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, they weren't at the place with you? Like, it wasn't like you were at like a
Well,
bar
no, because that kind
somewhere?
of defeats the purpose of getting somebody else to drive when you're both drunk. It's just a matter of who's going to crash the car and get charged.
But what? But like, I don't. Nah.
In other
I
words-
get what you mean, but like, what if like the other person's not drunk?
You didn't
know
go
what
to
I
the
mean?
bar and not drink. That's what he's trying to say.
Oh, it doesn't need a driver.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have that.
No.
Nah, where I come from, you just bounce off the curbs. You're good. But this was,
Well, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, you didn't go to like friends' houses and drink and stuff, or like someone showed up like later.
no, I was out. Actually, twice. I had to call my son once.
Oh.
And he
that's
didn't have
bad.
a problem with that. He was good.
Okay.
He better not. Why would he ever?
Well, I guess it's not a habit. It
Yeah.
wasn't a habit. So he says, Mikey, where you at? And I'm like, where the hell was I? I don't even know. I don't know. I hit that button. No, I didn't. I had the button then. I didn't have the ping button. Oh, I figured out where it was. And he's like, yeah, I'll be there. So him and his wife come get me. And he gives me a shopping bag, like grocery bag.
Wow.
Grocery
puke,
bag.
Puke bag.
Ugh.
Did
Thank-
you use it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good. Thank God it didn't have a hole in the bottom. Huh?
So, Scotty, thank you. I didn't forget. And then I was out at the pig pen one time. And I think it was just when I got just go over to the flu.
You were bowling, weren't you?
No, it was the pig pen. I wasn't bowling.
Oh, isn't bowling where the pig pen is?
I think at one time it was a bowling alley.
And then they moved.
And then they got rid of that. And then
Where's this? Where's the pig?
it was
pen?
the pig pen.
And
Where's the
Emmaus,
pig?
right?
Oh, yeah.
No.
yeah.
It was
Oh.
Lehigh,
Lehigh Street.
Over there now.
not Lehigh Street.
Alan.
It's right by the Iron Pigs.
Emmaus.
Right by the Iron
Yeah.
Pigs, yes. It's not there anymore. It's
No.
now Lehigh Valley or St. Luke's or something. It's a hospital medical thing.
Just like everything else around here.
Yeah, but what a great place. They had a stage that was just, if you're a local band, that was a stage, dude. They had a great sound system. Brian Dean Moore played there a lot. Video Days. Video. It was the first time I saw Video Days. Was out there. It was a Thursday or Friday night, and I felt bad for him because it was a monsoon. Like it was last Friday. It was a monsoon, and they sounded awesome, and nobody was there. And I think because it rained, I'm like
Right,
nobody wanted
right.
to come out. But that's when I got hooked onto those guys, and they're a cool band. It's another '80s thing. So, friendship. So, like, you know, if I go to your house and you say, like, dude, please take your shoes off before you come in the house, you're like, okay, you know, that's your thing, dude. You respect that.
Yeah.
You don't just fuck you, and I will come in your shoes and
Do
you know,
whatever you want.
and do what you want. You know. So that's my opinion of a friendship. Am I wrong? I don't know.
No, not at
That's
all.
not wrong.
Yeah. All right.
Because you're gonna respect them like you do your family, because they are your family. Sometimes even more important than family. Sometimes it depends. I don't know.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So
And those are the people. Those true friends. Those are the ones that, regardless of how much time elapses, you know, you don't necessarily talk to them every day, but I know I can pick up the phone. I have 4 awesome friends since high school, since I've been in 10th grade, that are like my best friends. Some even from first grade, that I know that I can call anytime. I can have 10 years elapse and not talk to them, and I know I can pick up that phone and we can just carry on a conversation like I just talked to them 10 minutes ago.
right.
Yeah, there's definitely different levels of friendship. Holy shit.
Another friend.
Phone
Please
friend.
call in at 484-40 30850. Like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe.
See, and I would be that friend that people would call, that I would say, hey, if you can't make it home, call me.
Right.
I'll come and get you. I don't care where you're at. I'd rather come and pick you up, puke in my car, whatever, than go to your funeral. So I would be that person. Or they would just come to my house and hang out, and just everybody had their designated spot on the sofas and the spare. Oh yeah.
How many designated spots can you have on a sofa?
Oh, I had a huge sectional.
Oh.
We would have like 20. I would have 20 people there every weekend.
That's called an orgy.
No, it was a brothel. No. No. It was just a bunch of friends all the time getting together out in Cleveland, and
Friends from Cleveland.
Yeah.
There's a story, huh?
Actually, they were all from New York, and they were going to school in Cleveland.
Oof.
So they would just all kind of crash at my house every weekend. It was great.
How about
was
you?
fun.
You're a young fella. Have you heard stories of certain things, of parties that? No.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Like,
well.
parties?
Oh, I'm trying to protect you by saying, have you
Well,
heard
okay.
stories?
Yeah. just-
Stories. Like of people getting drunk and needing
Yes,
rides home.
yes.
I needed a ride home one time.
All right, cool. Peace out. Nice.
No, not now.
Oh, you don't need a ride now?
No,
Oh.
no,
No.
not
No, I didn't
now.
know the communion was too much.
No, that's good.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad you called somebody. You know, that's a smart thing to do, and
Yeah, we do not promote drinking and driving, as you
No.
know. It is the Hanover hangover, but drinking and driving is one thing I do not promote, and I that's a little personal to me. My son was hit by a drunk driver, and let's not go there. But I did it anyway, and I shouldn't have. But anyway, we don't promote that. So it happened.
no, I know. I think we've all done that at one point in time in our life.
Yeah, but it's Sunday, and a little shot at the end of the evening.
Well, and it's
Doesn't
a
hurt.
holiday weekend.
It's a
so
holiday weekend. We don't have work.
Most people are off tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow.
Not him. This poor guy's got to work.
Just
You're
a few
working
hours.
tomorrow?
Yeah, that was. It's all right.
Oh.
It's for a few hours.
Are they paying you for your internship?
And my internship, yeah, but that's Tuesday through Thursday.
Oh, okay, so you don't
tomorrow's
get-
not my internship.
Oh, okay. Oh, but do you get holiday pay tomorrow? At your other job?
I'm not. I think it might be. Not every holiday gets it, but I
Yeah.
think tomorrow is one of them.
Yeah,
But
whatever
if it
happened
is
to that? Back in the day, you used to get paid for every holiday. Didn't matter. Now they pick and choose.
Yeah, it's
They-
like certain ones.
Yeah,
But it is
Terrible.
what it is.
whatever.
Yeah. But my internship, I like that. I like getting up and going to that.
That's
Like,
good.
Yeah, we're glad for you, man. I'm glad that the powers that be made us run into each other and get to know each other, and I hope this is a long friendship.
Yeah, same. I like chilling with you guys. It's cool.
Those old farts.
Old farts. Yeah. Well, we are
You're
old.
teaching me stuff though, so
Well, that's usually what happens. Old people teach.
Back in my day, we walked uphill both ways to school in the
Yeah,
snow.
bullshit. She's not that old. She's not that young. She had to ride a dinosaur.
No, no more dinosaurs.
So,
but
Dylan.
I did have to walk
Yeah.
in snow to school.
You're back. You were away in the big city for tax season.
Yep.
Oh.
tax season. What do you do?
I'm an accountant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You never really introduced yourself.
Yeah.
You
Thanks.
like it?
Yeah, I like it. I don't like living in the city for, longer than I have to. 5 months out of the year. This year they extended it, but
so the city being New York or city being Philly?
Philly. That's
Okay.
where I'm working out of during the tax season. And yeah, it's a shit show. It's a terrible. The city is just wild, lawless.
I did a couple years in the city for college
Yeah, where about?
at Drexel University City.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me though. That's why I didn't graduate from Drexel.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm working in North Philly, which is definitely the bad side of town. I'm bouncing around between like Olney and Kensington and Germantown.
Rough.
So yeah, all rough. And the offices I'm working at, they're all like retail offices. So anyone can come off the street and walk in there. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how much you want to get into.
Well, it's up to you.
everything,
It's how much do you want to get into it?
How difficult was this tax season with all the COVID crap
Oh,
at
Jesus
unemployment compared to the
Giving them
previous
flashbacks.
year or two?
This was the hardest tax season of my life, 100%. This was the longest. This was the most difficult. With COVID regulations, that really didn't. That was one step of it. Unemployment. I'll tell you right now, everybody and their fucking sister, and their mother, and their daughter, and their son in Philly scammed unemployment. Everybody. I seen it.
Wow.
Everybody scammed unemployment. Everybody was getting that extra, that $600 a week plus, whatever the state was paying them. Yeah, people that were retired, people that were on Social Security.
Just filed unemployment.
Just filed their kids. They're putting their 14-year-old kids on it. Everybody and their sister
there was no
scammed
real
it.
computer system in Pennsylvania really to verify any of that because their system was so old.
Yeah, their system's really old. I know a few of the guys that work
So that's
for
how
the
they kind of
the
got away
state.
with it. So what's the repercussion? Is there a repercussion now from the IRS? Are they going to catch on to this or?
Maybe, but the repercussion right now is everybody's, walking around with an extra $20,000 to $40,000. Everybody made double the amount of money that they did last year on unemployment, and they're all still in the same shitty living situation. And that's where you really just kind of like seeing that every day. You just get depressed because it's like, look at this terrible mentality that people have of like, dude, you doubled your income. You went from like 40 to 80,000, and you're still like,
Living in a shithole.
you're still living in this shitty apartment
But-
with your kids, and like,
But they have to
Now,
because
what
they
was
know
the shitty
eventually
part?
that's going to
The-
change because that's going to stop. It was just a temporary thing. They're not getting this money forever, so that they know if they move on somewhere, moving on up like the Jeffersons did, that's only going to be temporary, and eventually they'll be evicted because they can't maintain that.
I guess so, but I mean, I
They
guess
might
some of the
have new furniture.
conversations that you have with these people to see how they're bettering their situation or what they're doing to plan, or you don't really see it, and I wasn't seeing a whole lot of that.
How about getting a job? How about that?
That's impossible too. Hiring people's fucking so hard right now. It was hard getting staff at one of the offices I was at.
Well, why would they work though if they're getting unemployment and
Well, that's
then
what
they're
I'm
getting the
saying.
extra unemployment and
People
they
are
weren't
making more off of
right?
unemployment.
Exactly. Well, that's
Yeah.
gonna end, but
Yeah.
that's gonna end real soon.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah.
I wish I got signed up for that unemployment. That was
You
fun,
know
man.
what, dude? I think this is all gonna bite those people in the ass.
Okay,
I
so
hope
guess it's
so.
good I didn't
I think
say
it's
And,
gonna take a while though. If it is,
So-
it's gonna take a
But
while.
but you have to pay taxes on all of that, right?
Yeah, but even then they got a break on it. They didn't have to pay tax on the first 10,200 of unemployment
What about
that
the
they earned.
people with the PUA?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
'Cause I
That's
know
what got scammed.
I had to file for PUA because I'm
Yeah.
1099, and what a pain in the ass.
So what's
that
the
was.
PPE loan 2-year automatic forgiveness thing
Oh,
for
that-
small businesses?
That's a loan for self-employed and small businesses.
So like this studio is self-employed.
But you needed to have a history of being in business when COVID started.
Okay, well, this show is owned by another company which has been in business for multiple years. So how would that? Like, I didn't go for any of that because none of it. It just all seems. You know that old saying, "This seems too good to be true."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the apple that you're not supposed to eat from.
Well, that was my stance on it as an accountant and a professional for the first almost all of 2020. Actually all of 2020. I was not recommending. I was not assisting. I was not helping anybody. I didn't apply for it for myself. I was just like, listen, especially early on when they were rushing stuff out, I didn't like the wording of some of the laws and how it was written, and I was like, this is just...
No, that's interesting how you said the wording, how it was worded.
Yeah, it was sketchy because when it first rolled out, there was a lot of questions on like, can we consider this taxable income? Can you write off the expenses with it? What expenses can you spend on it? What are the
Was this for
requirements to require?
The PP
Yeah, the PPP.
loans.
But once they did clean up a lot of that, the second or third round of legislation that they passed, and then at that point, that's where I got a little bit more comfortable with it to see it go through when they cleaned up some of that stuff. But everything was rushed out. So much stuff was rushed out. And a lot of that stuff was just based off like keeping people working with, based on your payroll and your wages and everything that you're paying. But then they did change it for self-employed people where you could just base it off of your income as a self-employed person. And right around that time when they changed those, that was around the second or probably the second stimulus bill. The second or third is when they cleaned that all up. And that's when I was on board with it. So
at first you were recommending people don't even touch that. Don't.
for the first year, pretty much all of 2020, I was like, I don't even want anything to do with it.
So did you get a lot of your clients that are like, oh, screw you, man. You don't know what you're doing. This is giving out free money.
No, there's nothing they need me to do. If they're my client, they have everything done. Their books are done. Their taxes are done. Everything's up to date. It's these shitheads that come in here that are like, oh, I haven't filed a tax return or my business records for 3 years, or I've been running my business under the table, and now I want to like amend 3 years back or what. And it's those guys I just turned away.
So that they can get the stimulus and qualify for all the other stuff.
Well, yeah, mainly if we're talking about PPP, that's what they're mainly talking about. But yeah, there's a lot of that stuff for the stimulus too, which was not as complicated to deal with. But if we're talking about just PPP, a lot of those guys I didn't want anything to deal with. I just sent them on their way.
Well, yeah, you have to protect yourself.
Yeah.
And that's smart of you. Now, when you said the wordage, was there a word definition to the wordage, or like when
It's all interpretation.
it's all interpretation because
Right.
nobody really writes down when I say all, must, you, she, he. They
Yeah.
don't really define that word because now, from my understanding from contract law, every contract or agreement must have a word definition page. They must define what they mean by because there's Webster's dictionary terms, and
Well-
then there's legalese terms, and then there's Western law. So
Well, you'll see it in contract. You, and then in parentheses it'll be the.
For what I'm talking about, it was lack thereof
lack of definition.
lack thereof of specifics and
Right.
so they added that verbiage and stuff to like make it concrete. Like when it first came out, for example, they were saying that any of the expenses that you paid for PPP money, you couldn't deduct as a business expense. So now you're essentially leaving all these businesses out to dry, where if they get a loan for $200,000 and they pay $200,000 of forgivable expenses, and those expenses are forgiven, well, you can't deduct $200,000, so you're still gonna have to pay $200,000 essentially of income on your tax return. And then they, one of those things they cleaned up in the second or third stimulus bill. I don't really remember which one, but
It's it all seems sketchy, way too sketchy.
it was. But I mean, tax season, you don't understand the grind. It's like, 86 hours a week, 7 days a week, and then coming home on Sundays to spend some time with my family and have like dinner,
Right.
and then go back at it.
Well, that's important. It's important to have.
8?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but
It's important to have family dinner time. I mean, you have to get away from it.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
it'll
so
make you crazy.
I'd work until 2 on Sunday and then drive back to the valley, and,
Right.
And yeah, so it was just, it's so draining. It's such a grind. It's such a hustle. It's a lot of, high volume. When you're doing a retail setting, it's just, you need to be open, you need to be available. And then whatever walks in the door, you just, generally those are the type of clients that are like, I'm here to get my taxes filed. I want them done, filed, accepted right now. So you got to do that right then and there for them at the desk. Now, obviously, like my clients, professional clients, things like that, they'll email, they'll drop it off, and that's more of like a
Right.
traditional, working with an accountant type
Right,
of
right.
deal. But, when you're dealing with these guys and it's all individual, here's my W-2, here's this, whatever, a lot of these guys, they need that money early on. So,
Right.
You're dealing with that rush so early, and then it changes as the season gets later to the more complex stuff. And then by the deadline, you're just,
Filing extensions.
you're filing extensions for the people that were being shitheads.
Shithead.
And then after that, and then you're just trying to get everything taken care of for the guys that, are at your desk trying to figure out what they owe and, get that filed off with the check.
So, what, in your opinion, what is the biggest mistake a small business owner makes when it comes to taxes?
Doing the books themselves.
Trying to do it themselves.
Yeah, they
So-
never get it right.
So you would recommend a software and an accountant, or just an accountant?
An accountant will have software that you can access and look at any time
Right.
to run reporting.
Right.
But if your accountant's a good bookkeeper, they're just going to send you all the reporting you need every month anyway.
Right.
So unless you need to get a gauge on how you're looking at, maybe budget-wise for the middle of the month or whatever, that's the only time,
And
that
how
you
much
would
would you
want to
say
look
does a
at
good
that
accountant cost?
stuff.
It's all zeros, man.
Yeah,
It's all zeros. Zeros are free.
It depends on the scale of the client and whatever. But you're looking at least for an accountant with some type of credential. There's so many. I would say you're looking at least $120 an hour.
Right.
Maybe if you're looking for something on just the bookkeeping end or something, it's more of just a tax preparer bookkeep. Maybe 60.
Right.
A lot of times if you hire a bookkeeper in-house, or something like that, that might be like 35 an hour if you'd like, sometimes you find like, somebody who's been in the game a long time working for a company and they did bookkeeping and they like learned it themselves from their, they had the knowledge passed down, but they might not be credentialed or something like that. You could get it.
So when you say credentialed through who?
IRS.
Like a
So the
certified
so-
yeah, like a
accountant.
certified, like, yeah, there's different credentials.
So ultimately, the IRS is the master of the game.
yeah.
And
yeah.
and they just they teach you guys what they want you to know.
No, they don't teach us anything. They make you go out and get the information, and then you could take a test. Which is one of the great things about that industry is if you have the drive, you don't need to go, and you could just take the classes you need to take through different agencies and organizations, and then just go out and get certified yourself, for a whole, wide variety of different, different things to make yourself successful.
Well, that's great, man. How many years you been doing this?
On my own, 3 years. This will be my third year.
So oh wow, okay. And you just keep growing and growing, man.
Trying, yeah. I mean, it's been tough. The first year, we fizzled out and lost a lot of steam in March, so we closed up before the end of the year, just based on what we could afford. And then the second year was COVID, and I got screwed over because we got shut down the 15th of March, and then I called L&I at the city, and the person I talked to said I had to stay closed until they lifted the ordinance.
What was L&I?
Labor and industry.
Labor industry.
Yeah, with the city. And they told me to stay closed, or I had to stay closed, that my business wasn't essential. And it turns out that they were wrong, and actually all accounting offices were only closed for like 1 day during the whole pandemic.
Right.
And my office got wrong information, stayed closed the whole
So-
season,
Wow.
the whole
So
year.
So that reverts back to the put it in writing. Yeah. Your word is no good. Just put it in writing because you're the one liable.
Yeah. So I lost out on that. And then this year was my first, full year seeing it from January to the end, and it got extended. And, it's just crazy. I got COVID right at the end there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got COVID the last week of April, which was like the worst time to get it.
Especially for you as an accountant, sure.
Yeah, so...
This year, 2021?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I had
April,
to deal with
May.
that.
Okay, it's only 30 days.
I had
from
like
now,
3 weeks
so
left of tax
You
season.
might want to just
What?
slide a little bit there, Ursula.
Oh, am I getting too close?
Well, no, it's only been 30 days.
Oh, I'm good. I'm fine. I beat it in
That's
like
2 weeks.
I beat it in like 10 days.
It was only 2 weeks ago?
No,
No,
two,
no.
I'm saying 2 weeks after you're good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. No, the end of April. It was like April 23rd. I got it. It's been a
I'm
month.
only fucking one.
Yeah. No.
So you just had mild, so it was probably just one of the variants.
Yeah, I mean the first 2 days, 3 days really sucked, and then after that it was just a bad cold, and then I kicked it. But I had to keep working, which sucked because mentally you're so tired and foggy and cloudy.
Right. You can't even think straight.
Yeah, and I'm like doing something I've done a million times, and I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at here? And I mean, you figure it out, but
Takes you 10 times longer.
yeah, it's exactly.
Yeah, so
what
I
it is.
had the virus other than COVID.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what they told me. I was sick as a dog for 5 days. I ran fevers, chills. I mean, I couldn't breathe, heart, chest, whatever. And, you had a virus other than COVID.
The fuck does that mean?
That means I had the flu. But
Yeah.
they can't say the flu. I had a virus other than COVID.
You
Okay.
know, it
Every
was prob-
COVID
it
test I took was
probably-
negative.
It was probably one of the variants because, what people don't understand is COVID testing is for COVID-19 testing. They don't necessarily have specific testing for these variants. The only way to detect these variants is under a microscope. So they don't have, let's do the African strain nasal swab. Let's do the Brazilian
Wait,
strain
Is it
nasal.
Brazilian strain? Is that between the legs?
I don't know.
Is that shaved in between the legs? That's the problem. They were putting that swab in the wrong place.
So COVID testing is just regular COVID testing. We won't even go there.
Ursula is a
So-
retired nurse, and she's a phlebotomist by trade right now. So,
I've been in the medical field 30 years, so
One of my worst clients was a phlebotomist.
really.
Oh.
Yeah.
wasn't me. Yeah,
And
bad
why-
record keeping.
What was that?
Bad record keeping. Or
Yeah,
what?
she didn't file taxes for like 5 years.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that. No, this is
Hey,
the
you
first
know.
time I've ever filed an extension, ever.
Well,
And
you,
that was-
you
yeah.
you can't get it wrong if you don't file it.
Right.
It's kind of funny. I mean, it's basically true. It's funny how they say, now, what did you pay us, and where did it all go? Well, you never billed me, so if I gave you something, I just gave it to you. To me, it was a gift.
They'll figure it out. Listen.
Yeah,
you wait
listen.
long enough, they'll figure it out
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
yeah they will.
I'm
And
not.
then some.
I'm not
and their
worried.
numbers are always high.
Oh, because it's all fake to me. To me, I think, yeah, whatever. Listen, I'm not knocking what you do.
No, I get it.
Don't get me wrong. I just think a lot of it is a scam. Not on your end, on the federal end.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, taxes, especially for the libertarians out there, they hate them, and it's my job to just you pay somebody. It's my job to make sure that you don't have to pay the least amount. Like, for example, I've saved some guy $10,000 yesterday, doing it my way instead of his way.
Oh, well.
So
his bill was $10,000.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my bill, based on what I saved him, I'm going to say, it was a percentage of that.
Okay,
for sure.
so your cut would be $5,000.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Should
definitely.
be. Listen, I just saved you $10,000.
Yeah.
But with my fees, I only saved you $2,000. But I saved you $2,000, right?
Those guys, it gets real scummy. It can get real scummy, not all the time, but it can get real scummy when you start, you hear those radio ads for those guys saying, "Oh, do you owe back taxes? Oh, give us a call." Like, I'm going to say 100% of the time, those guys are like, if they save you, or if they even know what they're doing the right way, if they save you 20 grand, they're going to charge you a huge percentage based on that.
They charge you 21,000.
What's the difference if you're going to pay the IRS the 20,000, or you're going to pay the IRS the 10,000, and then the accountant the 9,000?
Because you're good in the federal eyes then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do know some guys that are able to really, do some crazy adjustments on. Let me get a little.
Yeah. I'm not going to
Yeah.
offer, but if you're willing, if you're asking, sure, you
Yeah.
can
Well,
have
I
it.
mean, you go to any collection company or whoever you owe money, they would rather get
Excuse me.
something and cut you a deal versus nothing at all.
Yeah, for sure.
So you can always work that out on your own. You don't necessarily need to pay somebody
Yeah.
to negotiate for you.
Yeah.
You just have to know how to.
Those are the clients I wish I could have, all those guys. But generally, my clients at my main office is usually people that aren't citizens, that don't speak English, and are usually collecting disability and working under the table. And
That's my kind of people. Those are the
Yeah.
people that keep this world going round.
yeah, absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers to those guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
not
tax season's
even
gonna be
better.
crazy,
Not even
though.
easier. Nope. That was the third one. It still hurt. Wow. It's like getting punched in the face. You think by the third time, you'd be a little numb.
Oh, I keep talking about that Crown Royal vanilla that you had over at Donnie D's house.
Yeah, I have some.
That shit was so good. I'm buying that for the bar at home because
Are ya?
it was just I just had that mixed with soda, and I was like, holy shit, that was fantastic.
You might appreciate that Don Julio
Don Julio.
1942 tequila.
Oh, I love tequila. It's my favorite.
So maybe after the show.
That was very smooth for tequila. I
Yeah.
do have to say, and I'm not a big tequila person because
Oh.
I have no tequila tolerance.
So on our 10th show, I
Okay.
had I don't know if you've seen or not because you were busy with your numbers. Do you wear the thing? Do you wear the hat? I
hat,
don't know.
the
Do you wear the hat
visor?
with the visor?
Visor.
And
That's
do you
only
have-
when I'm cooking them. That's only when I'm.
Oh,
Scanning
that's when
with
you're
the
cooking
scanning
bus.
machine.
Yeah.
So you wear an apron also then.
Yeah, and there's some Chinese man with a chicken in somewhere in the building. if you're
Nice,
doing that. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, but
So what's the code for cook the books? Chinese chicken?
probably yeah. No. But
Give me extra Chinese chicken on that there, buddy.
they're definitely chicken fighting in the barbershop basement next to my office.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
Cockfights.
Yeah, they throw the dead chickens in my backyard.
Really? They don't even eat them.
No, they throw them in the backyard. It's either that or they're doing some Santeria fucking sacrificial
Oh,
bullshit
goodness.
because it's a very
Yeah.
heavily Spanish area.
Okay.
But a lot of times, dude, I just get chickens with like slit necks and fucking. They got like barbed wire, some kind of wire wrapped around their legs, and they just fucking huck them over.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
It is sad.
yeah.
Who wants to see a cockfight? Not me.
Yeah, no, not me either. No dog fight. No.
No,
cock-
that no. No, well, maybe you, sick, twisted woman. No swapping swords. Okay.
No swapping sword.
Sword fight.
Yeah, that's just.
You bring your own sword.
Yeah. If she brings her own
Yeah,
sword,
then we all got a problem.
yeah, then there's a then.
No, actually, then I probably have a problem.
Oh no, then we'll have the butt hurt.
Yeah,
How is she butt hurt?
yeah. But
That's weird, man.
North Philly is as bad as you can think. I mean, my first year in business, grinding out, doing everything you can, sleeping in my office, to get by. My office is next to a strip club.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now wait a minute.
No, I share a wall with a strip club.
I thought we were friends,
That makes
Dylan.
sense. Strip clubs and
I'm your friend
cockfights.
because you don't want to go in that strip club.
Really?
Somebody's always dying in there, yeah.
Well, hey, listen, death by vagina, man. That's my motto.
No, usually it's fucking a bullet or a stabbing or something.
I was gonna say.
Well, if you're
When I
having
moved
death,
in-
Still-
if death by vagina, maybe she ought to see a doctor because then there's something wrong.
No, listen. I say death by vagina, and that's my rule, and that's how I want to go. And here's why I say death by vagina. A vagina brought me into this world. A vagina is going to take me out of this world.
No, a cock in the vagina brought you into this
No,
world.
no.
You got to think of it that way.
The
okay?
vagina brought me into this world.
She didn't.
Okay.
She didn't make.
Don't get too analytic on the whole
So you're
principle.
Climb back up in one?
No, listen.
No. It means,
Yes, actually, yes.
It means he's gonna get himself a
Listen.
nice old BBW, sit on his face, and just not, he starts tapping the thigh. She ain't getting up. She's there for the ride.
Death by vagina. Death by vagina can go so many ways. All right, so how many young fellas trying to impress a woman? Oh, homo bear, right? And it's all to impress the woman, to get to the woman, to get to the vagina, right? And they kill themselves. Death by vagina. That was death by vagina, right?
Because they killed themselves?
No, listen. Listen. All right. You got a car and you want to impress the girl, so you're driving real fast and you smash into a pole and you crash and die, right?
That's
Yeah.
you being
The whole
a
no,
dumbass.
listen, no, hold on. Your whole
being a
drive,
dumbass.
you're exactly right. But the whole drive was to get to the girl, right? To impress the girl, to get the girl. What do you want to get the girl for?
Girl's
for the
not impressed by
for the
car.
vagina. Well, guys don't know that.
I'm telling you, most girls
Listen,
aren't impressed by your car.
you didn't know me when I was 17. I had to drive through town. My door's locked.
In Palmerton?
Yeah. It was a hopping town.
That's
man.
where you grew up, Palmerton?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah. So
they did a lot of street racing up there, though.
we
I know
did
back then. Yeah,
I
There was a lot
actually
of-
did lose my license up there.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah, that's what the ticket said. I didn't believe it. They said there was no race. I was way ahead of them.
They were drag racing up there, right? I know that was what was
Yeah,
popular.
we used to do that, yeah.
They
Good.
still do though. Sometimes, like in some of the back roads, like
Ah.
towards Little Gap and up there.
Who knows?
Yeah. they
Who
do.
knows? Those days are over, man. Now it's all fuel injection. Back then it was, headers and 4 barrels
Yeah.
and
Good old days.
good old days. We were young and dumb and we just put big cams in the
just old and
cars
dumb.
and big carburetors and
Cherry bombs and
to do your timing, advance your timing a little bit. You're out in the garage with your timing light to turn a little bit, And you get onto the airport and you buy the airplane
Yeah,
fuel.
the race gas down at the airport. Yeah.
Yeah. It's literally just aviation fuel. Just buy the aviation fuel. There was no.
So many people go to that garage for their race fuel.
Well,
That's
sure.
Airport garage. Everybody goes there.
No, I just meant the airport because
Oh,
there was a
okay.
little airport down there you would buy. But yes,
Yeah.
Cam 2 is
Yeah.
at was it Ike's, I believe.
I think it's called the airport garage.
Airport Road Garage.
Yeah. or
something like that. Yeah. So, but that was that was fun. Good times. I didn't make too many friends. I was a bit of an asshole when I was younger.
Well, probably if you're not doing hard drugs, nobody wants to be your friend in Palmerton.
Well, listen, every town has a problem. I don't care where you
Palmerton's a meth problem.
go. Is it really?
Now
I mean, you
it
know
is.
this from experience. I don't know.
No, I mean now it is. I think. Yeah.
I believe so too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I don't
That's
know.
what that rumors.
Well,
that's
rumors
what
are
I hear.
rumors. I don't know. I'm not trying to trash any town or
Okay.
municipality here.
I'll trash it.
Sure. I know it's small town politics up there, like
Yeah,
every
for
small
sure.
town.
Those are
I mean,
the
it's even
worst.
here in Hanover Township.
Every,
know.
every town. I mean, I live in Walnutport. I am much better in Walnutport than Palmerton. It's
Right.
like
I mean,
3
it's
miles
all
away,
small town
literally.
politics. It's not who you know.
Good for you.
It's-
You drove all the way down here for this podcast from
It's only
Walnutport?
12 miles.
Wow. Good for you.
17 minutes.
All
She's,
right.
I know. She's
12
like,
miles.
I guess start giving her frequent flyer miles.
Okay. Yeah.
She needs a good accountant to write this shit off.
Oh my gosh. For me to do like, I can easily do 700 miles a day driving. That's nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you're in the wrong profession. Perfection.
No, I'm in
Truck
the right
driving.
profession.
You
Oh,
should-
I would. I could so be a truck driver.
You think?
Absolutely.
Can you see here behind the wheel a big tree blowing?
Yeah, I see it.
I see it too. We call you Big Mama.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
no, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
no,
call
no,
you Big
no,
Mama.
No, you can't call me Big Mama. No, no, no.
Why not?
No, because years ago
It's the big U.
we watched. No. There was an adult video.
Gotta make a
that was
U-turn real
called-
quick.
that was
Oh, an
named
adult-
Big Mama.
Oh,
and, no,
there
no,
was
no,
an
no,
adult
no,
video.
No.
Big Mama.
No. I
Wow.
would
What would your
never.
What would your CB handle be?
Oh, my CB handle is something sexy. I've had that. I've had
Something
that.
sexy?
Something
I've had
sexy.
that CB
Hey, there goes
handle
something sexy up
for
the
many,
highway.
Many years.
Really? And what was the thing?
What was what thing?
Well, it was something sexy. What was the thing that was sexy?
Me.
Oh, the whole package.
The whole
Oh, I thought it was a part.
No.
No.
It was all the whole package.
I didn't know.
What does that mean? A part?
Well, there's like a, you know,
He's still back on vagina.
women have some women have very sexy feet, and to me that is a turn on.
Yeah.
And
I
that
get
just,
it.
you know, and some of them have really nice tatas, and it's a turn on, you know. But she's saying it's the whole package.
Do
It
you
wa- it was
do you know a
back
trucker
then.
with nice feet?
No, I don't actually.
I don't think anyone does.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm saying women.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, I'm talking about women truckers.
I don't even think I know a truck driver.
Why?
I don't get main deliveries. I don't even see the Amazon guy.
Pizza
girl.
delivery person doesn't count.
Yeah, it's not a truck driver.
Oh my god, it's nothing but pizza getting.
But we went out here. Here's something I got a challenge for you, Coltrane. Coltrane. Now you do the whole radio show.
Yeah.
Now what is your opening, or what is your sling, your fling, your ting?
I don't really got one.
You
I
got-
guess
you-
I gotta come up with one of those.
You got a ting though. You got an opening line. You got a live on the air with whatever. You
Honestly,
got a schlick or schnick, whatever the hell they call it.
not really. I just got a promo someone made for me. Someone like emailed me last year, and they're like, "Oh, I want to make a promo for your show," and I was like, "All right." I'm like, yeah, you can do that. I don't care. It
All right,
was
so
pretty good.
So when is your show on?
It's usually, well, when I was doing it, it was like every other Friday. I'm not sure when I'm going to do this upcoming school year, but it's on 90.3 WESS for East Stroudsburg University.
So what would your intro be?
What's going on, everyone? This is DJ Coltrane. You're listening to The Divide on 90.3 WESS. I do a sports show.
Okay, WESS. Got to emphasize. S is for sports. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I can listen to your show. It's
Yeah, I can send you the link, yeah.
yeah. Send me the
What?
link, and we can add it to the show. We'll add a link to this show.
Yeah, I'm not doing it over the summer right now because I'm not in school, not driving up there.
Why?
Because I got my internship and I'm doing the baseball.
Well, what
thing.
if you did your show here and just linked it to that studio?
I'm not actually sure how that would work. I mean, I
'Cause
have
it's
to
a
record
college.
it. I would have to record it, and I would have
'Cause
to
it's
put it
Yeah.
up there.
college.
Yeah, we could do that. We could record it here. You could email it to them. There you go.
I would have to think about that.
I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. I mean, I think anything.
I
is-
gotta think about that.
He's
It is
thinking
cool.
about that because you're
Anything's
talking
possible.
about crawling into vagina, and he's got college credits he's got to be concerned about. So
No, I didn't talk about crawling in a vagina.
That's how you said you were leaving.
He said.
Yeah.
He asked me if I was going to crawl up the vagina.
Hey, you came out once, so that's how you're leaving. So
Right. The
Just
whole reason is to
remember,
get to the
you gotta go out the same way you came in.
exactly through the vagina. It's the vagina that caused your life. It's the vagina that's going to end your life. Even for you, as a woman.
Yeah, but it wasn't some
Uh,
immaculate conception.
Listen, even if you're trying to get a guy, because you're trying to get a guy, and you injure yourself to death because of the guy, it's because of the vagina. Because you're trying to satisfy the vagina. No, he says no. Listen, in my sick, twisted
my
mind.
vagina has nothing to do with getting a guy. Okay?
Did you ask the guy?
Yes.
Yeah, because I think it has something to do with it.
No.
You know,
Those are the.
I
those
wouldn't
are-
buy a
those-
house with a
those-
bathroom.
Those are the ones that I stay away from because.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, nice house has no bathroom. Oh, I don't need it. Bye. I'll move on. Just saying. You buy the
There's-
house
there's-
for the toilet.
No, I don't buy the house for the toilet. I have no problem taking a crap outside.
Spoken like a true Pennsylvanian.
Oh, I'm from Ohio. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking inbred.
Yeah, it's nothing but shit out there. So.
Hey! No, that would be fighting words.
Oh my.
It would be fighting words.
Well, let's. That might be round 2 of the Hanover Hangover. We're gonna call this "Chillin' with the Dillon" next time.
There you go.
Chillin' with Dillon. All right, guys, it is 7:00, and I want to thank everybody for being here. And once
Thanks,
again,
man.
we have 3,120 listeners. Woohoo! Yeah.
Where do you see
right
that?
Right there. You see this number?
3120?
Yeah, 3,120. That's the amount of listeners we have.
Oh, are you sure about
Right
that?
there. No, but just go with it.
Okay.
Just go with it.
Sure.
Just go with it. We are worldwide.
All right. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm taking it. You know,
It's a win.
It's a win. It's 3,138 listeners.
All right.
That's
If you say so.
Let's go out on a shot here, Mike.
Let's go
pour
on
me
a
up
shot.
one. Let's go out on a shot.
want-
Maybe give one to Coltrane.
Do you want a buckshot? Do you want a
Nah, I'll just take whatever you're having.
do you want
That's fine.
a maker's shot? You want to do a little whiskey?
Well, it's
fine.
Whiskey
whatever.
makes me frisky.
You know, you could show me the Don Julio another day. It's fine. I got a nice. I don't have a nice, but
wrong.
I haven't. I didn't say. Listen,
All sounded
I think it would have been worse if I
wrong.
said Don Pepe, but
It doesn't matter. You want to see my Don Julio. You know, I don't share my Don Julio with many.
no,
You should feel privileged to be able to hold my Don Julio.
I don't want to hold your Don Julio.
Oh, you
I don't
wanna-
want to hold. I just want to.
You just want to what?
Everybody knows touching is what costs you. So looking,
You just want to look at my Don Julio.
yep,
I gotta say, it's a pretty big Don Julio.
yeah.
It's about this big.
Oh yeah, the handle.
The whole thing. Yeah, there's a lot of sweet on that.
A lot of sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets thicker as it goes down.
Yeah, it's the spicy water.
Is that thunder and lightning? I thought I saw lightning.
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, it's lightning here at the Hanover Hangover Studio.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy
weekend,
Memorial Day, everybody.
Again, thank you all the military out there for your dedicated service and your sacrifices that you've given us.
And
Stay
Yeah.
safe and thank you.
and all the bands out there this weekend that got screwed over. That sucks.
Yeah.
But y'all come in the studio and play, and we'll put you on the show. We'll promote you. Any band who wants to come out and be on the show and just promote their gigs and talk with their audience on a one-on-one like we're kind of doing here, I think would be awesome. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Hanover Hangover and ring that click on that icon for the bell so you get notification when I go live, because I don't always just go live on Sundays. There are times when I'm feeling a little frisky and I'll just go live on the air and just play some music.
When you're letting the liquor do the thinking.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's Don Julio.
Listen,
That's what. Yeah, Mike's always thinking with his Don Julio.
you're
Is that
gonna
what you
embarrass
call-
me.
There you go.
You're
Ann.
gonna embarrass
There
me.
you
You're
go,
doing a good
Ann.
job.
You can call him the Don.
The Don. Oh boy.
We got one Don too many. So. I don't know what a second one would do.
Oh wait, I have a list. Hold on.
You got a list?
I have a list. I have a list of
we
shows
should-
coming up.
Oh, okay.
Is
There
it?
it is.
This is it. This is only a few of shows coming up. Friday, June 4th, Video Days will be at the Steel Pub. Awesome. And Chelsea Lynn Meyer will be at the Sagerbond Friday night, starting at, I think, 6. That's a toss-up. Wow, how do you hit both of those? Chelsea Lynn Myers and Video Days? Ooh. Uber.
Timing.
Uber. And Saturday, June 5th, the Smith Compound Band will be at the Tiki Bar in Macungie. Now, the Smith Compound Band, if you've never heard of them, that's pretty cool. They have 2 main female singers, and they have energy. They're a really cool band. And Chelsea Lynn Meyer, once again, you know, she's an upcoming big star, and she's gonna make it. I know she will. She's got heart, she's got soul, and she's got drive. So I hope everybody goes out to see these bands, Video Days, Chelsea Lynn Myers, and the Smith Compound on Saturday. And we have M80 is out and about on, I think they're going to be in Dewey, Delaware on Tuesdays. They're a big deal, M80. And That's why I need cards. I didn't get all my cards filled out today. Look at listen, go on my Facebook, the Hanover Hangover on Facebook. You guys keep sharing them with me. I keep posting them. Go on there and check out all the shows. And I want to say goodnight to everybody. Salah, Salih.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ha-
That shit.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Show me your Juan. Is that what you said? Your Don? Am I Julio?
Julio?
Holy crap. Look at the monsoon out there.
Holy crap, good thing my windows are closed.
I don't think mine are. Okay. Hey,
All right.
We gotta go.
we got to go.
Thanks, guys.
So everybody go up there, look at the big light,
There
say
it
goodnight.
is. Good night.
And we'll see you next time. Thanks again, everybody.
Bye.
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 Hold it.